Oh, you wonder where the flow go? It's still here. Stop acting like you don't know.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy James, back at it again. Another video, another week in the life. You know the deal. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff that every video begins with. Today, it is Friday. It is Friday, which is always a good day. Always a beautiful day on a Friday, and it is actually quite a beautiful day right now. You'll notice I'm driving. I'm driving because I'm driving up to Newport, Oregon, because there's a powerlifting event. There's a USPA drug tested, I forget the exact name of this meet, but there's a drug tested powerlifting meet up in Newport tomorrow. And I'm setting up a booth there. Trying to slang some supplements, try to get the grassroots and spread the brand awareness and meet some people and watch people lift some weights and that type of thing. Headed up there solo. Manny had his son's birthday this weekend, so he's up in Washington doing the family thing. And so I'm going up solo. I kind of like going solo though. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy traveling. I enjoy traveling, and I enjoy traveling solo often. I've traveled a bunch of places by myself, completely by myself. And I enjoy it. Like, I don't mind it at all. I've traveled this country a lot by myself, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, it's always fun to travel with somebody, like somebody that you know, is fun and that you care about. But sometimes it's also fun to travel by yourself. I know there's a lot of people that, like, it's like big. Like, there's people out there that are scared to do things by themselves. Like, there's a lot of people out there that won't go to a movie theater by themselves, or they won't travel by themselves, or they won't go to the restaurant by themselves. I feel like you need to be comfortable with yourself. Like, you should be comfortable with yourself. You should be secure enough in yourself and, you know, confident and comfortable enough with yourself that you can go do things solo. I mean, it's great to do things in a group. It's great to do things with somebody that is close to you, but you need to be able to be self-sufficient as well. Like, you don't have to do it all the time. It doesn't have to be like every time you travel you're going solo. Like, that's not the point. The point is you should be able to and capable enough to do that solo. And I've had some great adventures by myself, completely solo. I've gone out, like, in a city I've never been to before, and gone out on town and had a great time. I had, like, a bunch of people. It's wild. It's a great experience. And so I recommend, if you are not that person, if you're not that type of person that can go out completely solo and have a good time and travel somewhere solo or go do things solo, start trying to. I mean, start small. Go to a movie theater by yourself. Go to a restaurant by yourself, you know. Sit down and eat completely by yourself. Just, there's nothing wrong with that. And if somebody tells you something's wrong with that, chances are they are not comfortable enough in their skin to be by themselves. Anyway, that was a little tangent. But yeah, back to the point. Head up to Newport, USPA meet tomorrow. So I'm driving up tonight. It's like a 4.5 hour drive to Newport from Grants Pass. So it's, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I'm planning on stopping actually up in Salem, which is like 3 hours from here, to go lift at my buddy Alex's gym. Alex Whitaker, he owns West Coast Strength up in Salem. So I'm gonna roll through there probably around 5, and it's bench. It's my max effort bench day today. So I'm gonna bench today and then drive the rest of the way up to the hotel, check in, eat some food, relax, do some work on the computer, and then call it a night. So it'll be pretty good. And then hopefully tomorrow, there's a lot of people there. I don't know, there's kind of like weird restrictions from what I heard with the meet director. I was talking to him yesterday. There's like weird restrictions where they're only allowing like 120 people total, with like the lifters, the judges, me. Like, total there's only 120 people. So we shall see. Hopefully there's a good turnout. I guess they're doing 2 sessions, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, to split it up and make it a little bit more fan friendly. But yeah, hopefully slang some products. Hopefully some people enjoy the BlastHouse stuff. We don't have the protein still, which is kind of lame going to these events. Like, I just got a pre-workout and some EAAs. Not that they're bad products, but I don't have a full line right now. So really excited to get the protein going. Get that here in a couple weeks.
6.5 hours later.
It's like 6:15. I left. I should have been here at like 4:45. But I got hella tired on the way up here because I haven't been sleeping the last 2 nights. I slept like maybe 5.5 hours. And so I started falling asleep on the drive, and I was like, I need to pull over. So I pulled over at a gas station and literally just passed out in my car. I was going to pass out for like 20 minutes. I'll be good. And I slept through the alarm, and I slept for like an hour and like 10 minutes. So it's a little bit late. It's like I said, it's like 6:15. I'm going to work out, and it's still like an hour and a half to where I'm staying tonight. So it's going to be a late night. But I have to get the workout in today because I'm not going to be able to work out tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be just too packed. And then Sunday is my rest day. And if I work out on Sunday, it's going to throw off my split for the whole following week. So I just got to get it done today. So I'm going to go work out, hit some bench. Just finished my pre-workout meal. Mixed up some pre-workout. And yeah, let's go do the damn thing. To the gym.
You ain't really fucking with me. You ain't really fucking with me. Keep 2 hands on it. Yeah, round round Cincy. In that old Cadillac swing like Griffey. In the 25 doing 50. Gas in my lung but the tank gon' empty. Gotta fill it up like a stat sheet. Speeding like a track meet in the backseat. Too many milligrams, I don't give a damn. This is not a flex, boy, I'm tryna get bands like Backstreet. Yeah, out in California with Ohio plates. Sound got the wave and I'm out of state. Traffic ain't moved for an hour straight. Fuck a label, I ain't sorry, I'm an hour late. You will never see me when I'm sober. Got a dark brown with the little cherry cola. Old girl hit me from the city and she got them big titties with the little areolas. You ain't really fucking with me, better step back, you don't know me. That's a big bottle Henny, gotta hold it like a Super Bowl trophy. 1.75, that should be enough for the whole team. Better keep 2 hands on it, keep 2 hands on it, yeah.
Go drop that shit, drop that, drop that shit, go drop that shit. Better use both hands, better keep both hands on that bitch. Keep both hands on that bitch. Better do that dance, better do that dance.
Oh, you wonder where the flow go? It's still here, stop acting like you don't know. I hear them all talking on the sideline. Pull up on them like I'm shooting from the logo. I'm just blowing smoke in the ozone. I bet you can smell it with a broke nose. Keep an 8 ball in the side pocket. Coffee table looking like a broken snow globe, oh no. Coco make a hoe go loco. Put FOMO and the phone go slow-mo. Pay something like 500 for the Louis Bell. Anything lower, that's a low blow. Whoa, like I'm on skates in the...
Made it. So just got to the hotel. This is the digs. Not horrendous, not bad. Been in way worse places. It is like 11 o'clock. So got done at the gym around 8:45. Then a friend of mine showed up, and she just wanted to say hi, grab some pre-workout. And so I talked with her for maybe 15 minutes, and then I got on the road, and then I got here around 10:30. Had to check in because they closed at like 11. Like the front desk closed at 11. So I had to check in, and then I rushed over here, right? So I didn't get any food. I packed meals, but I didn't pack my post-workout meal because I was like, oh, I'll just grab something after the workout, right? Rushed here to get here in time before they closed, so I didn't stop anywhere. And then after I checked in, I was like, all right, cool, I'll get some food now. This is a coastal town. Nothing is open after 10. So I'm just totally screwed. So I went to McDonald's. I'm not proud of this. I don't even know the last time I had McDonald's. Couldn't tell you. It's been years. But literally McDonald's is the only place within like 30 miles that's open. So McDonald's it is. So I got 3 cheeseburgers and some fries. So nothing crazy. So I'm going to eat this down, shower, and then call it a night because it is late. It's already 11 and I am exhausted. Morning fam, what is up? It is Saturday. Good morning. I'm on the road, left the hotel maybe 10 minutes ago, and I'm on my way. So, fun story. Last night I was looking up where the event was, just so I had a feel of where I was going in the morning. And turns out I'm in the wrong city. I misread and kind of just assumed, because there's always a meet up here in Newport, that the meet was in Newport, but it's not. It's in Lincoln City, which is like a 40-minute drive from where I'm at. I'm gonna stop at the store, get a quick bite to eat, because I didn't bring meals for the morning. I brought a little bit of turkey that I'm gonna snack on here in a sec, but I'm gonna pick up some water and some essentials because I couldn't go to the store last night thanks to nothing being open in Newport. The event doesn't actually start till 9, so I got some time, but it's always nice to kind of just get in there before it gets like chaos and crazy and set up. So gonna try to rush through this a little bit. So we're at the meet. Went to the store and got some water and some jerky and perfect bar. And then I also ate the turkey. And then I have this. This is the best flavor there is. So the meat's going full speed right now, and it's like 11:15. Bunch of people competing, super strong people. It's really cool to see. It's a good meet so far. And we're right on the beach, which I'd show you, but the camera's not picking it up for some reason. So, but it's cool. It's a cool environment. Super stoked to be here. The masks suck, but c'est la vie.
One eternity later.
All right, guys, what is up? It is 6:33. The meet was kind of wrapping up, winding down a little bit. Took off a little bit before it ended. It's been a long day, and I still got like 4 hours to drive home. So I wanted to take off at a reasonable time because I'm not trying to drive and get home at midnight. That'd be rough. Really good event. It was nice to just get out and have events now. Like, sad as it is, like, you get excited for just having an event. It doesn't even have to be like a great event. You're just excited to go somewhere. And so I was just excited and happy to get out, talk to some people, see some people, give out some product, talk to people about the brand. I was just excited about that. I will say this is the first event that I've done since things have reopened where masks were required. So that kind of changed the vibe a little bit. Like, it was still a cool vibe, but I've noticed just in the last couple events that I've done, and then this one compared to the last two that I've done this year, people are a lot different and less open to talk, I guess, when you're wearing masks. Like, it's like a weird, not as personable thing. I don't know what that is necessarily. Maybe it's the lack of being able to see somebody's face completely. Like, it destroys the connection or something. But it was weird, and it was awkward trying to talk to some people. And I attribute that to the masks. I think that had something to do with it. But yeah, it was still cool. It was a good event. I think the biggest thing with all of these, and I by no means have made it, right? Like, I haven't made it. The business isn't making millions of dollars a year yet, right? Like, it's still a growing young business. And I think a lot of people, when they're starting a business, they kind of think it's going to be easier than it is. Me, this is the second business that I've built, and so I know what to expect, but it's still always a shock, like how difficult it is getting things going, getting people, to buy into the brand and believe in the brand and give a chance to the brand. And these types of events are necessary, right? Like, you have to get out there in front of people, you have to meet people, you have to, be the face behind the brand, like, get people to know you and get people to know your brand. Through that, they'll start supporting it, and that's how you build a successful business. And so this event I lost money going to this event, right? Like, it's a small event. There weren't a ton of people there. When you factor in like the gas costs, because gas is astronomical, it cost me like $100 each way to get here, and then the hotel, and then food, and then just time. I lost money going to this event, right? But it's part of the game, right? It's part of the game. It's part of building the brand and getting the name out there. Is you have to do things like this. It's not always going to be, at the end of the year, these events are going to even out. Like the ones that I lost money on, it'll be a wash, right? Because I'm going to go to some events, and the events that I have done so far this year, we've made money, right? We've walked away with a profit. And after you take out the expenses and after you take out the time and I'll factor all that stuff out, we made money. So it's going to even out at the end. Like events like this where, you know, where we didn't technically make any money, that's okay, because it's going to even out at the end of the year. And these events are crucial because you start showing up to these multiple times. People start seeing your face. They start recognizing your face. They start, you know, if they didn't give you a chance the first time, they're going to start coming up, oh man, I recognize you from this event, blah, blah, blah. And then that's how you start building a customer base. And it's slow and it takes a long time. But in my experience, in my belief, that's the most successful customer base, because those are the most loyal ones. You can pay for advertising online. You can throw money at Google ads or Facebook ads or YouTube ads, whatever. You can throw all the money you want at that, and you'll get some customers. But I think the most loyal customers are those that find you organically. They find you organically, or they build a connection with you, and then as a result, they care about what you're putting out. And so these events, you know, like this, I'm driving a total of 9 hours to come to this event for a one-day thing. A couple weeks ago, I did the same thing, a 9-hour event. A couple weeks before that, I did a 12-hour turnaround for a one-day event, right? So I've driven like 30-something hours in the last month going to these events. And, you know, the return is not always super good financially, right? But the marketing and the exposure and the brand awareness that you're creating, I think, is priceless. And I think a lot of people will look down on that. They go, oh man, I'm not going to drive 4 hours for a one-day event. That, like, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people. Like, it's hit or miss if there's going to be people there or not. They'll kind of like scoff at that. Like, I'm not going to go. That's what makes the difference, right? If you're too good to go to some event, that's a sign that you're not going to be successful. If you think you're too good for an event, I can understand if your company is huge and you're getting to the point where you're huge and you're like, we can't really, doesn't justify going to that. But if your company isn't at that top level yet, or even in the second rung, like, you need to be going to as many of these events as you can. It doesn't matter if you're making a shitload of money at these events. It's not about the money at these types of things. It's about getting people to see you, getting people to know you, getting people to expose to your brand. So that's why I do this. That's why I just drove 9 hours for a one-day event. I spent more time in the car than I actually did at the event. Not true, but close though. I appreciate you guys for listening, watching. If you made it this far, I know it's been a long video. This one's been a long vlog. Appreciate you guys for watching. Check out blasthouse.com. Check out the Stronger by the Day series. Keep that going. Weekly videos, more than weekly videos. I'm trying to get twice weekly. We'll see. Now for the week podcast, you guys already know. New episodes every week. Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. All the links are below. Yeah. I'm going to go drive. I'm going to go crush some energy drinks. Eat some food. And listen to my audiobook as I try to make this 4-hour trek home. I'm going to end the video right here, though, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. If you made it this far, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys are accomplishing today, this month, this year, whatever. Let me know a goal. I want to hear it because I want to get fired up. That fires me up. Talk to you guys next time. Stay savage, my friends. Peace.